All right, so Goat Tapper. It seems like everyone's talking about it, and you guys wanted us to like really get into it.
Yeah.
So we dove into all the stuff you sent.
Right.
And honestly, it's way more interesting than it seems at first glance when you just see, like, you know, the app icon.
Right. It's funny because at first you see it and you're like, okay, it's just another tapping game, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you actually start getting into like the mechanics of what they're doing, it's actually really fascinating.
So should we start with just the basics? Like, what do you actually DO in Goat Tapper?
Yeah. So like you said, the core loop is tapping. You tap the screen, you get coins, you use those coins to level up your goat. Pretty standard stuff.
Right. Level up, get bigger numbers, that whole deal.
Exactly. But here's where it gets interesting. They've layered on all these other ways to earn coins that go beyond just the tapping.
Oh, yeah. And this is where it gets kind of wild. We've got, like, what? Joining their Discord? Liking their Facebook page, even subscribing to their YouTube channel. I mean, come on, that's...
It's brilliant, though, right? Because it takes that whole follow us on social media thing that so many games do.
Yeah.
But it actually makes it, like, part of the game.
It's not just a pop-up nagging you. It's like, hey, you want to get ahead? Help us out here.
Exactly. It's all about engagement, right? They want you invested in the game, and they're rewarding you for it in a way that actually benefits both sides.
Okay, so we got to talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the tokenized goat.
Yeah.
Tokenization.
It sounds way more complicated than it probably is, right? It can be, but at its core, it's about ownership. Think of it like this. Right now, when you buy, say, a cool outfit for your goat in the game,
Right.
you don't really own that outfit. It's tied to your account, sure, but it's not like you could, like, sell it to someone else.
Okay, I see where you're going with it.
But with tokenization, imagine if that outfit was actually, like, a digital collectible.
Like an NFT.
Exactly, like an NFT. You own it, you can trade it, maybe even sell it. It's like taking those in-game items and turning them into something with real-world value.
See, that's what I find so fascinating about Goat Tapper. It's like, yeah, on the surface, it's this cute, silly game. But then you have all these, like, big picture things happening behind the scenes.
Oh, absolutely. It's a microcosm of where gaming is headed. You've got gamification, using game mechanics to make boring stuff fun.
Right, like making me actually want to, like, a Facebook page.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
you've got play to earn, which...
Yeah, and we should probably touch on that a bit more. So play to earn, for those who don't know, is basically the idea that you can, like, actually earn real money from playing games, right?
Yeah, it's still early days for that whole concept, but games like Goat Tapper, they're kind of dipping their toes in the water, seeing what's possible.
It's like, what if all that time you spent grinding for coins could actually translate into, like, real-world cash? That changed things, huh?
It would definitely change the game, literally and figuratively. But even beyond the tokenization and the play-to-earn stuff, there's this whole other layer to Goat Tapper that I find really intriguing.
Oh, yeah, and the names they came up with for some of this stuff, like, in the game. I mean, coin collector. Okay, that's straightforward enough.
Right, but then you've got stuff like crypto miner, and that just, like, hints at this whole other aspect of the game.
And you don't really know what it is until you, like, get there. Okay, so to bring it all back, why does all this matter?
Because it's bigger than just a game, right? Goat Tapper is a glimpse into the future. It's a sign of how games are evolving, how they're blending with our lives in ways we never could have imagined.
It's like, yeah, you can dismiss it as a silly mobile game, but underneath it all, there are these huge shifts happening in how we think about games, how we play them, and what we can get out of them.
It's exciting, it's a little scary, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
It really makes you wonder what's next, doesn't it?
Yeah,
If Goat Tapper can pull this off, what's the next big thing that's going to completely change the game?
that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And honestly, I can't wait to find out.
Me neither.